Welcome to our deep dive. Today we're really digging into something that's, well, reshaping college sports, name, image, and likeness, or NIL.
Absolutely. And we're focusing on a player who's just, well, crushing it in that space.
That's right, South Carolina's basketball star, Te-Hina Paopao, she's become a fascinating case study.
Yeah, NIL, it basically lets these student athletes finally make money from their own brand, their own, image. It's a game changer.
Totally. And Paopao, she's kind of the perfect example, isn't she? Her dominance on the court is, like, directly matched by these big endorsements off the court.
It really is. It's this powerful mix of athletic skill and just genuine connection with fans.
So our mission today, basically, is to get a handle on just how big her NIL success is, what kind of brands are signing her, and what does all this tell us about, her status and maybe where women's college sports are heading.
Let's jump in because her star power, it's not just local. It's definitely got national reach now. She's becoming a real force in marketing.
Okay, so it's that dual thing you mentioned, elite athlete, but also relatable, charismatic.
Exactly. That's kind of the secret sauce in the NIL world, isn't it? You need the performance, sure, but you also need that spark that makes brands notice you. Pao Pao clearly has both.
Which brings us to the deals themselves, and wow, the list is impressive and varied. It's not just sports drinks.
Not at all. It covers so many different sectors: beauty, food, lifestyle.
Okay, let's break some down. Late July 2024, July 23rd to be exact, she announced a deal with Sephora. That's huge in beauty.
Huge and really interesting, right? Sephora targeting that Gen Z audience through a college athlete. It shows how influential these players are, maybe more than traditional celebs for that age group.
Good point. And then literally the day before, July 22nd, she linked up with Ouai, premium hair care, big social media buzz.
Yeah, Y clearly saw her social media game, her style influence. They're tapping into that wider lifestyle appeal she has, way beyond just basketball fans.
Okay, jumping back a bit to July 13th. McDonald's. You can't get much bigger or more mainstream than that.
Right. That one really signals her broad national recognition.
Yeah.
McDonald's doesn't just partner with anyone. They have a long history with iconic athletes. Her being on that list says a lot.
Definitely. And then just before that, July 11th, a brand called Topicals, skincare, but with this interesting angle on mental wellness.
That one feels quite deliberate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Suggests Pow Pow's thinking about brand alignment, partnering with companies that reflect her own values like self-care, balance. That authenticity matters.
It really does. Okay, let's rewind to April 2024. April 11th was a busy day for her announcements, actually.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, two deals dropped. Raising Cane's and Hey YDD shoes.
Raising Cane's. Big with younger crowds, right? Very sporty, casual vibe.
Exactly. Seems like a natural fit for her, engaging that key demographic.
Makes sense. And Hey YDD shoes.
Yeah, the comfy sort of laid-back footwear. Again, fits that off-court, athletic, but casual aesthetic she seems to have.
Absolutely. It makes her seem more relatable, broadens her appeal beyond just the intense competitor on the court.
And then going back even earlier, March 19th, 2024, another double. Marathon, the fitness apparel folks, and Powerade.
Okay, Marathon, that's straightforward. Athlete needs athletic wear, promotes athletic wear, makes total sense given her lifestyle.
Yep. And Powerade, another giant, almost feels inevitable for a high-energy player like her.
You kind of expect that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Powerade wants to be synonymous with peak performance, energy, endurance, and Linkini, all things Pao Pao embodies on the court. She's a perfect fit for their message.
So when you look at all these together, Sephora, Ouai, McDonald's, Raising Cane's, Topicals, Hey YDUD, Marathon, Powerade, I mean, it's beauty, food, lifestyle, fitness, wellness. What does this variety really tell us?
It tells us her appeal is incredibly broad. She's connecting with brands, targeting all sorts of different consumers, not just hardcore sports fans, and maybe more importantly, shows that big companies are seriously investing in women's college sports now. They see the value, the reach.
It's a huge shift. And okay, let's talk money. Even though the specifics are private, the estimates floating around are pretty significant.
Yet the general consensus, or the expert estimates, put her annual NIL earnings somewhere in the $500,000 to $1 million range, maybe even higher.
Just from NIL, that's substantial.
It really is. It shows the kind of earning potential that just didn't exist for these athletes a few years ago. It reflects her market value.
And then her overall net worth, factoring everything in, projected for late 2025, some estimates put it around $1 million to $2 million already.
Which is incredible. And honestly, given her trajectory, that feels like just the beginning, right? If she keeps playing at this level.
That's the key point, isn't it? This NIL success isn't happening in a vacuum. It's directly tied to her being amazing on the basketball court.
Absolutely. South Carolina's success, the championships, the deep tournament runs, that's the foundation. Brands want winners. They want consistent high performers.
Her success with the Gamecocks gives her that visibility, that credibility.
For sure. I saw one source mention that 25-point, 7-assist game against Tennessee.
Right.
Performances like that are what catch everyone's eye, fans, media, and definitely the brands looking for someone reliable, someone who delivers under pressure.
It proves she's the real deal, a high-character ambassador who performs.
Exactly. Those highlight moments directly boost her marketability. It shows she's not just good, she's elite, a top-tier guard.
And being known as one of the best guards in the country, that status alone opens doors for major endorsements.
No question. The skill, the leadership on court, that's the engine driving the whole thing. Athletic success fuels NIL opportunities, which probably helps her focus more on athletics.
Yeah.
It's this positive cycle.
So wrapping it up then, Te-Hina Paopao's story is really quite remarkable. Big NIL money, diverse brands, all stemming from her court dominance. It really highlights her star power.
And the growing value placed on women college athletes in general. Her success isn't just hers. It reflects a broader trend.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Seeing how fast she's risen, what does this mean for the future of college sports, for other athletes building their brands?
Yeah, what new opportunities are opening up? And what new challenges or considerations come with it as NIL keeps evolving? It's definitely changing the landscape fast. Lots to think about.
Thanks for tuning in as we break down the game, the deals, and all things name, image, likeness. Don't forget, this podcast is brought to you by Student Baller, your go-to resource for boosting your NIL game. Make sure to check out their exclusive NIL launch kit and brand kit and join the Student Baller family to unlock opportunities that could change your life. And hey, if you found value in today's episode, show us some love. Hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and share this podcast with your squad. Let's build this NIL community together. Powered by StudentBaller.com. One call student